Hey, y'all. As promised, here is part two of the video. This morning, I posted a video about how two narcissists set up single people. Okay, so in other words, two narcissists, let's say a male, female in a relationship, they're both predators, they're both very toxic, controlling, they have a codependent, toxic enmeshed relationship where they break up to make up. They could separate for many years and have multiple relationships on the side, and they always come back together again. It's like they recycle each other in between their relationships. They could have other baby daddies, baby mamas. They could be married and still cheat. Like, it's a mess. So earlier today, I explained how they work together as a tag team. There's no love there. But when they're both separated, they go out into the world and they prey on single people. And 9 times out of 10, the single people that they prey on are genuinely looking for love. And they get into relationships with these toxic narcissists, not realizing the toxic narcissist is still entangled and attached to his ex. And it's technically not an ex. A lot of them be still married and separated, or still married and telling people they're going through a divorce. Bottom line, they're still connected to the lover they was with prior to you. They're lying to you and telling you they're separated, they're going through a divorce to give you some sense of false hope, and that they're going to build and move forward with you to get you to lower your guard. But what usually happens when you believe the bullshit ass story that they're going through a separation or a divorce, or I ain't with my baby mama no more, I'm just there for the kids, they'll have you believing that shit. And then midway in the relationship, when their true colors start coming out and they start being abusive, then you're going to find out that they never really left that individual alone. They was fucking with that person the whole time. Okay. What they did, what this is called, is overlapping relationships. Narcissists love to monkey branch. They like to cling on to all their exes. They don't let go. They collect all their exes and they store them on a shelf. The exes can be married. They can be baby mamas, baby daddies. They could be ex-girlfriends from 20 years ago. All type of people. They can be gay, straight. It doesn't matter. Because the narcissist is deeply insecure, he is validated by the total number of sexual partners and exes that he can accumulate, because he equates his manlyhood himself, and this applies to women too. They're equating who they are as a human being to the amount of people they can collect. This is called a whore harem. They have a whore harem of sexual partners, exes, baby mamas. They just keep collecting people. They never stop collecting. They are serial cheaters. They could be married to somebody amazing and they'll still find a way to sabotage and destroy that amazing person, that amazing marriage, because they're always on a quest trying to see if the grass is greener somewhere else. They're never satisfied. They're never happy with what they have, and they can be totally blessed. And this is where we learn that God has to teach them a lesson and take everything away from them so that they can see, but they never see. They sabotage one blessing after the next. That's why they hop from relationship to relationship. They try to look for you. You was good to them. And this is why they try to transform the new girlfriend into you, or they got the new girl buying, a car like yours, wearing her hair like yours. That's that nigga. Your ex is trying to make this new bitch, or recycled bitch, because it could be a baby mama. Now he got the bitch buying the same car as you. He got the bitch watching your social media. There's only one you. I don't care how hard he tries, he cannot turn her into you. He should have been good to you. He should have made shit work with you. And he wouldn't have to be out here in the streets trying to get bitches to be on your motherfucking level. So let's do this part 2 tonight. The first part, I discussed marriage. What a marriage with two narcissists consists of, how they go out into the world and lie to people about them being separated, about them going through divorce. Oh, I don't live with my wife. I just go visit my kids. Shit like that. They still be fucking the exes. They still be fucking the spouses and holding side relationships. They have like an open arranged marriage. I'm telling y'all, they just ain't gonna come out and say it. You gotta investigate and find out what it is, because it's some real sick shit. When you find out the truth, this shit is really mind blowing. I'm telling y'all. So to this, in this video, I want to talk about baby mama drama. Baby mama drama. I discuss marriage. Let me erase this off the board. Give me a second. Let me find my eraser here. So, ladies, if you're involved with a narcissistic man and he has multiple baby mamas, you already know how I feel about that. Please do not get involved with a man who has multiple baby mamas. That is a telltale sign that he is narcissistic. Because narcissistic men love to impregnate women. They'll lie and say, oh, she trapped me, I didn't want the baby. That's a goddamn lie. If the baby mama is a coddler, an enabler, she allows him to walk all over her. She tolerated him beating her ass. She gave up her money. She gave him whatever he wanted. She is basically taking the place of his mama. She's a backup mother to his original mother. So because she exudes the same characteristics as his mama, he wants to lock her down with a baby. And that way, whether it's 10 years, 15 years, 30 years from now, he can come in and out of her life as much as he pleases. This is how he thinks. I got her locked down with a baby. Whatever money she has, whatever assets, whatever resources, I will always have access to that because I have a child with her. She's stupid and she's a doormat like my mother. My mother lets me get away with disrespect. I can call my mama a bitch and she'll keep forgiving me. I could spit on my mother and slap her. She'll forgive me. I could steal money out my mama's purse and she'll forgive me. So what I have done is I had to go out here and find me some women that behave like my mother. Some women that are doormats and will tolerate my bullshit, my cheating, my abuse. And when I find that type of woman that is just like my mother, I'ma lock this bitch down with a baby so I can come in and out of her life as many times as I want to over the course of 20, 30 years. I don't care if my children are grown. My children could be 25, 35, 55 years old. I will always have access to fuck and suck their mother and take from their mother. Serious power control issues. Now, if that baby mama is a narcissist, please, let's go to the whiteboard, shall we? They're not married, however. They are connected through what? Their kids. This is where the baby mama drama comes in. They are tied together through their children. The child is the pawn piece, the minion, the messenger. They use the child to spy on each other. They use the child to keep tabs on each other. They could be in other relationships. It doesn't matter. They're always going to catch up. What's your mom doing today? Who was your mom with? Where's your mom working at right now? Yeah, dad's going to be using you to spy on your mother. Dad is already married, but he's still keeping tabs on his baby mama. And baby mama, if she's a narcissist, she's going to do the same thing. She's going to be wanting to keep up with his relationship, his marriage, what he got going on. And she's going to be asking the child, what's your father doing? Who's your father with? Where did he take his new girlfriend? Where did he take his wife on a date? So you see how two narcissists are very controlling of each other. They could be separated. They could be in other relationships. They're still going to spy obsessively on each other. They're going to still gossip. They're going to use that child to keep tabs on each other. So It's the same thing in my video earlier today when I was talking about two married couples, two married narcissists, excuse me, two narcissists in a marriage. Let's go with, ladies, your man is the narcissist. And this female narcissist over here is the baby mother. Now, how are they going to come together to go against you? Well, this baby mama's been dealing with him for many years off and on. And in between his relationships, she has managed to fucking suck other dudes. She's got babies with other dudes. She's definitely been a whore on the side. They're both going to recycle each other. They could break up and come back together multiple times through the years. It's just never ending. He comes to you and gets in an official relationship with you. You get to meet the family. You get invited to all the family functions. She, the baby mama, is hiding in the cut. He never stopped fucking her. All he did was overlap relationships. He tucked her away. She's so used to being put on a shelf. She's so used to complying and doing what he tells her to do, being a dumbass, a doormat. He can tuck her away while he's with you. He's going to tell her to play the back. Go sit in the shadow, bitch. Go sit on the shelf, bitch, till I come back and I want to deal with you. Now, she's sitting in the cut. She sees you. She knows he's with you. She knows y'all live together. She knows he put a ring on your finger. She's right there. She's watching everything. She's all over your Facebook. This chick then got the 911, the 411 on you, honey, and you don't know nothing about her. He might have told you he had a baby mama, but you don't know nothing about this woman. All you thinking is his past is in the past. You trust him to be faithful to you. You don't even think he's even dealing with her, especially if the kids are grown. He destroys the relationship between you and him. He turns out to be a jerk. I'm not going to go back and reiterate what they do to you. Y'all know what a narcissist does. They totally sabotage their relationship with you. She's sitting in the background. Once he has used you up dry, once he has managed to break your self-esteem down to nothing, take you from being a strong, powerful woman to the weak piece of shit woman that his mother is. See, that's the goal. He wants to bring you down to his mommy's level. Baby mama is already on the low level with his mama. It was a challenge for him and a thrill to take this strong, powerful woman, you and I, break her down and bring her down to this level. That's the level where his mama is. See, his mama allowed his daddy to whoop her ass and treat her like shit. That's what he grew up around. That's normal behavior to him. And that's why he got the baby mama pregnant, because the baby mama's no different than his mother. Now he's trying to test you to see if you'll bring your strong self down to this weakened level. No, sis. When the relationship is over, you're going to learn that he's been fucking her, the baby mama, the entire time. And she knew all about you. She didn't give a fuck. And he was, the whole time, he's talking about you like a dog to the toxic baby mama and telling, you know what he's telling her? I want my family back. I want my family back. I don't want this bitch no more. She get on my nerves. He telling her all your business. He's talking shit about you. And she's sitting there eating it all up. See, it's a competition for her. It's not a competition to you because you don't know nothing about the bitch. But it's a competition to her because she's a narcissist. Then he runs back home to her and they go back because of the kids, right? All right, y'all. I love y'all. To the next video, Spiritual Whistleblower.